Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, it's Greg here again. I'm just making this short video to say thank you very much for all the kind words and thoughts that you guys have sent me. I just want to, I haven't got time to reply to them all, so I just want to say a big thank you. Things are getting in place now. I've had 3 teeth taken out last week, and I'm getting another, 4 teeth taken out last week, and I'll be getting another 3 out on Monday, because otherwise they will fall out during my treatment, and it's better to have them out now so that my gums can heal than having to fall out during the radiation and the chemotherapy. So it's they're out, so I've had stitches put in there, they're healing quite nicely. I say the other 3 will be out on Monday, and then on Thursday I go and get a mask fitted for the radiation treatment. So that's like a plastic apparently that's warmed up and put onto your face, and then obviously they can direct the radiation beams to the cancer. So that's on there, and another CT scan as well on Thursday. And then the following Monday I have a feeding tube being put into my stomach, because obviously with all the radiation treatment I probably won't be able to eat. So I've got a feeding tube, so I have to stay in overnight for that one, which isn't too bad. And then I think my first chemo and radiotherapy will start on the 8th of August, if I've read the letter right, but everything's just moving so fast. So that's where I'm at with that side of it. And yeah, again, I can't thank you all enough. It really is nice. It's lifting my spirits, put it that way. All the kind words that people have left me on YouTube and in my other friends on YouTube as well, and Messenger, things like that. So a big thank you. So I haven't really done a lot of modelling recently, as you can understand why. So I'm just going to have a drink. Because I've never been in. I've been in and out of Preston or Swiss, which is a 100-mile round trip from me, unfortunately, to the nearest place where I'm at my treatment. So time I get there, time I get back, and other bits and pieces, I have had no time for modelling. So I got a bit done yesterday and a bit done today. It's on the old Sherman jumbo, as you've seen from last time. So I'll bring you where I'm at the moment. Let's bring the light forward a bit into there, so we can get that a better light onto it. Well, that's not too bad, I suppose. Yeah, so I've started the weathering process. This is basically a dried out baby wipe. I've sprayed it with olive drab and a bit of khaki, so I'm going to make some things to go on tarps and bits and bobs on there. As you can see, I've just started putting on the stowage. I've still got more to go on yet, and there's a bit more on here. Let's see if I can get the camera. Got some. I probably won't use it all, but it's all there ready anyhow to be added if I need to. Obviously I have a tank crew to make yet as well, and I was just thinking, I'm not too sure if I want, let us say this is just on my blue tack at the moment, the spare track. I've bent it round. So I'm trying to look at some pictures to find how they're held on. I don't want them just hanging there, just in, you know, mid-air. There's no fastenings. And so I've put a few fuel spillages on there as well from there, and I've drilled. Also, here's my pointy stick. I'll just use a paintbrush. I've drilled out these holes as well for the fuel. So that's where they're leaking down the sides, and an obvious one's a water fill. I've just left a bit of wet effect on there as well, and there, and again on this side I've drilled it out and got a fuel stain going down the side. You can quite see that. Just a bit to there, maybe to there. Yes, I've built a few of the scratch build parts. Unfortunately, when I got the kit, it didn't have the amount for the 50 cal, so I had to scratch around in my spares box, and I found something that resembles it, so that's not too bad. I know it's not perfect. And on the kit itself there was no guards for the periscope, so I've had to go into another kit and raid those, as you can see on the on here as well, and on here, and obviously on the top of there. And I've got the light, it's not quite finished yet, the light, but inside the light is just painted silver, and I've just used the micro, I can never remember what it's called, let me just a second, it's the micro crystal clear. So I'm just building that up slowly to get a light effect into there. 50 cal is quite nice if you look at it closely. Let me have a look if I can bring it in a bit more. Let's have a look. That's better. I've drilled out some of the barrel on here best I could. On there I've weathered that up again. That's got black and then pencil and polishing powder, metal polishing, and I've just given it a subtle blue hue with one of those Tamiya weathering masters, which is the burnt blue on this kit. Let's bring this back a second, which is this, sorry for the glare, which I know a lot of some of the motorcycle kits have used this blue on their exhausts. So that's what the blue hue is on there. Weathering quite nice, it's reasonably quite nice weathering. This is just the spot on pigments again because it has to match the M10 which is going, so I'll just use the spot on pigments again, the European Dark Earth. I would add, you know, I really do like these, and they're not expensive and you get a lot for your money, and it goes a long way. So there's all sorts of different ones, so I'll give them a go. I think, is it Scale Models do them? If I remember I'll leave a link to them, but I do recommend them. I can't recommend them more highly. They're really good quality, and fine. You can get different fine, coarse, extra fine, extra coarse, works out really well. So I say that's basically what all the weathering is under. Let's come back out. Can't really see that, can we? Unless I can tilt it. Come back out. Let's just bring a light crap today. But that's what most of the weathering is on the low hull on the tracks. And another thing with the kit, when I got the kit, I'll just put this to one side. It was just it was one of these ones I got out of Oxfam or charity shop, which was in a box. I never really took much notice of it until I started doing the tracks. So I've got the tracks here, and started weathering them, painting them, and then I realised they're both left-hand tracks. So I couldn't get them all running the same way. So I'd have one way and one the other. So I had to raid another kit to get me tracks. So if anybody's looking for a spare left-hand track for a Sherman with duckbill, give us a shout. So yeah, luckily I found a set, and it's the Academy kit, I think, the 76 wet. So light is rubbish today, absolute rubbish. Let's just tilt this camera up perhaps. There we are. Bloody hell, all that time and it's there. So the green is, it isn't as bright as green as that, but so these are, it's just dry fitted at the moment. Also, when I did the stowage as well, if you can see on the fuel jerry cans, I painted them like an aluminium, and then I air sprayed them in and chipped them just to give that sort of warmer look on there as well. The tracks I've just put on my blue tack at the moment, so I'm just trying to find a picture of how they're actually fastened on, to be perfectly honest. So I don't know if I'm going to put them on the other side. I might just put them on one side. I'm unsure yet. I might not even put them on at all. Anything else? Yeah, I've done the as you can see, the tail lights. I don't know if you can see the colours, orange and red. I don't know if they're accurate enough, but orange and red. So all this has to be tied down yet as well. So this is just dry fitting, and they say the tarp. And I have a few more like American helmets, and I've got a few weapons I'm going to pop onto on here as well with the figures, which are going to be from And obviously I've got to say as well, I'm starting to do a recognition thing cloth as well, which I did on the M10, so I'm doing another one for this one obviously, so recognised. And this is the kits I'm going to use for the tank crew. Sorry, the glare again. Here's the mini art US tank crew. I don't know whether I use all 5, I've always used 4 of them, or 2 shooters, see what the build up like first. So that's probably my next job when I've finished tying down all the stowage and finishing all that off. Sorry I didn't do a build review on this one, but I've taken photos as I'm going along, so what I'll do when it's finished, I'll do a photo sort of update of how I did things, which is pretty simple really, nothing extortionate or definitely nothing any different anybody else would do. This is really nice, it's from Panzer Art again, same with the sandbag armour from the on the M10. This is nice. So all I did with this is spray all varying colours of grey, and I've got some pigments, and I just worked some pigments in, dry brushed the pigments in to get that sort of, you know, sort of a cementy looking thing. So it's a nice kit. For an old kit, I know there's, sorry, I also scratch built the these parts as well for when the engine hatches are flipped over so it doesn't rattle on top of the on the upper hull. Anything else scratch built on there? I think that's it really. Barrels, just the plastic barrels, wasn't slide moulded, but it was, you know, one piece. There was no problem getting the seam line out of that. That's a piece of copper pipe with the hole in, and I've rolled out the MG as well. Still got to finish off the hatches yet, not quite happy with those yet. They need to be, back to where we were. So I'm not happy with the hatches yet, they're not quite ready. So I said I'm taking this off until I can decide if I want them on. At the moment I've bent in the shape, I just, you know, manipulate it with my hand, just get the heat and bend them round the bend them around the turret. So let's just bring that round there. So it's certainly weathered, not heavy again because there's no mud, and there's no mud on the other one, so they've got to be the same or near as damn it. But for little rubber tracks, they aren't bad at all. So these are the Academy ones off the 76 wet. These ones are. So luckily I had a set. I think that's about it really. So figures to do yet. Stowage to finish and weather and tie down. Tracks to see if I can find a good picture of how they're fastened in or fastened on, or if anybody's got any good ideas. Please let me know, and the rest of the stowage, and you know, the bit more tarps and things like that on it as well. So I think that's about it for now. So my voice is getting a bit tired now, so I'll start getting a bit hoarse as I carry on. So I'll have to leave it here for now. I say once again, just I can't believe that he really has really picked me up with all the thank yous and good wishes, and you know, offers of help and people to talk to. It's just been immense. What a community we have in this here we do, really do. You know, I'm surprised how many people have had similar or have gone through similar and come out the other side and give me support and ask them, you know, I can ask them questions and one thing and another. So I'm just stunned is the word, I think, stunned with all the good wishes. So I'll just say I promise I will do the 1000 subscriber giveaway once I'll probably maybe even do it tomorrow, depending on what happens tomorrow. I think I've got family coming through tomorrow, so I may not get a chance, but I'll try my best. So it's still definitely going ahead. The kit is actually boxed up, ready to be posted off to the winner, so whoever that will be. So this is Greg signing off, and thank you once again for all your good wishes. Thank you very much.